Hey guys, it's Anya. Welcome back to my channel, Wickless with Curly Q, and I am going to be talking about some empties that I've gone through. We'll just say the last 2 weeks, due to the holidays and just not feeling like I've gone through a lot. I kind of compressed 2 weeks worth into this video. So this is not my empty. This is my melting basket, or my empty basket, excuse me. Also, you will notice, if you watched any of my previous videos, I have again changed my empty basket. So, let's get into my empties. I'm going to change it up. You know what? I'm going to put Scentsy for last. So, we're going to start with Lavender. I finished off 2 scoops, you guys, from L3 Waxy Wonders, and they were in my holiday or my Christmas winter basket collection. And they're both from L3 Waxy Wonders. The first one is How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I got this in August, and I kind of held on to at least, I want to say at least 2/3 of the jar. Because it had Grinch in the name, and I wanted a bakery variety. This scent is, or the notes on this are pistachio cookies, almond macaroons, and vanilla buttercream. This is so divine, you guys. This one to me was not a cherry leaning pistachio nor almond. It was just a yummy, delicious combination of all 3 of my favorite bakeries. Vanilla buttercream for the decadence, pistachio cookies for the nuttiness, and again, the almond macaroons. This one does not say macarons, so macaroons, just super nutty, delicious cookie notes. So good. And I also finished off amaretto vanilla ice cream pumpkin pecan waffles. I've done these in stain warmers. I've done them separately with several warming occasions. This one was gifted to me from summer, and I'm unsure as to how old it was, but the further down in the jar I got, the stronger that amaretto was screaming. It was just so loud. But you throw in the pumpkin pecan waffles and that vanilla ice cream, and it really just tones down that almond liqueur scent. Actually, currently, I used the last bit of this in my kitchen last night, and it is still performing deliciously in my kitchen. I really do like this. I am so thankful for summer gifting me a whole lot of other things with amaretto in it, because getting to try different blends with a prominent scent note, but then seeing how the different scent oils are used in combination with that primary, which amaretto is going to always be the star. This was delicious. These were delicious mixed together. And almond and amaretto, same family. Pistachio, also same family. It was just really, really good. When I melted these together, amazing melting day. Separate days, also amazing. Definite repurchases for either one. Okay, so I did also finish off 2 scent cups, and these were in my friend mail from Stephanie. From Yummer's Delight, I have apple balsam. I think I tried this out in the living room. I cut it into 4 pieces. It wasn't very prominent on the apple. I think the balsam kind of took over, but even then, I maybe got like a 3-4 out of 10 on throw. Like, it just didn't give me what I was hoping. That's okay though, because it was awesome to be able to try that. But this next one I tested in my bedroom, since this one didn't do so great in my living room. So I think if I go forward, purchase from Yummer's Delight, I will be doing them in my bedroom. I feel like maybe the wax does better and more quantity, basically, in my warmer dishes in a smaller area. So my next one is Moon Over Manhattan, which I had looked up. The scent notes is Palo and Fireside. So good. Marshmallow Fireside. But I feel like this one was more prominent on the Marshmallow Fireside than the Palo Santo. And this one actually did really well in here. I did cut this one in half. So I had basically an ounce worth. Only have 2 warmers in here. So 1 ounce per dish. It did very well. I would say maybe a 7, 8 out of 10 for scent throw. Scent appeal, definite 10. I love the combination of the Palo Santo and Marshmallow Fireside. Both are really amazing on their own, but I am a sucker for anything with Marshmallow Fireside in it and have been a huge fan of that ever since I had my first anything Marshmallow Fireside from Bath & Body Works eons ago. And longevity, this one I would say I got a good 24 hours out of. So that was an awesome try, and I'm so glad that worked out. Next up are 2 that I got in a recent haul from Sweet Tooth Scents. First one is Vanilla Eggnog, which has notes of amaretto, rum, vanilla, butter, sugar, cream, and spice. And then the notes are on the side. So I warmed this in 3 different locations. One in the Simply Diamond warmer on my desk, which would have been like from here to my phone, which is basically like 2 to 3 feet. This was really, really nice to have, and it was really good to enjoy. I was really impressed. I was worried that the soy wax wouldn't have the hot throw that I was looking for, but this was fantastic. So then, that being said, I did 2 squares in my kitchen. That thing through for 2 days. I tend to not change out my kitchen wax very often, and the bathroom may or may not, depending on what I have in there. And then bedroom and the open concept get changed either once or twice a day. So, but to say that an eggnog scent went for 2 days in my kitchen and it was a solid 6, 7, definitely surprised by that. And I am thoroughly glad that I got some of this, and I have one more for next year. And then going today, actually still in my bedroom from yesterday morning, is Red Plum Baklava. This is so good. So the notes on this are orange peel, walnut, honey, plum, butter, vanilla, cinnamon, and sugar. It's just a really nice plum bakery scent. But it's like it's not burdened with that butter. Anyway, back to Red Plum Baklava. This is just a beautiful plum bakery scent, and I actually get the hints of the orange. Not really so much the nuttiness. This really didn't have like a pastry note per se, but the combination of the butter, vanilla, cinnamon, sugar, it just gives kind of like a wink to pastry. But 24 hours. It's been going in my room 24 hours, and it is still a solid medium, and I really love that. Yesterday, and I did this in 2 of these pieces in each warmer. I'm finding in order to get any sort of throw from anything, Scentsy, vendor, anything in this space, I have to use more. So I used 2 of these each in my warmers in the here. And then I finished the rest of this off in the bathroom. I don't care about what you say. Bakery can belong in the bathroom. This one is more fruity, so I feel like it was okay to melt it in there. I just really like the orange peel and the plum. It was really, really yummy. And I'm definitely glad that I picked that one up. And I do have, I have another one of those stashed away in my holiday stash for next year. Or maybe you may get to it this, we still have, what, 2, 3 more months of winter, so. Next up is I finished up the 4-pack of squares from Southbound Candle Co. This was gifted from Summer. This is Bohemian Raspberry. His raspberry jam, freshly baked sugar cookies with sweet vanilla and delicious birthday cake. So I finished this off in my overnight. I just put in, I say overnight warmers. What the heck's an overnight warmer? Basically melted this overnight because I don't like the raspberry jam in this. This one leans floral. I like the candied. Give me all the sweet berry, sweet and pure, bright, cheery berry scents. This one, I just am not a fan of floral raspberry. But that being said, this one is a banger. So I put this in, I would say probably around 8 last night. When I got out into the living room this morning at 6, that's 10 hours. It was still going in a strong medium, and I only had it in 2 warmers. So you have any notes here? Oh, and the notes of the bakery things in here. We have the cookies, sweet vanilla, and birthday cake. I feel like that really helped tone down the floral raspberry, but it's not my favorite. I'm very thankful and glad that I was able to try this. It did perform very well though, so I can totally say that. Just not my scent preference, and that's okay. Ooh, I'm so excited to finally finish one of these little, it was like a souffle tin of Almond Croissant from Sassy Girl Aroma. There's still some crumbs in there. This is a delicious flaky croissant filled with almond cream, topped off with toasted sliced almonds and powdered sugar. I love this. I think, where did I get? Okay, I know I got one from Stephanie. I think the other one I got from Summer. I think this may be the one from Summer. Either way, they were both chopped up and in my stash, so I just grabbed one to melt. Then I did this in the open concept. This was so yummy. It's not like almond croissant from Scentsy, but this one actually, I could almost see the flaky layers of the croissant with the chopped or sliced almonds on top. It was so yummy. And I do believe this one is medium strong strength, but what I was trying to decipher is that I'm so discombobulated, you guys. And my mind is all over the place. So we know with bakery, you either have like the really decadent ones that can go for like more than 8 hours. I only did this one for 8. It was like from like maybe 8 to 5 or so, and then changed it out. I imagine it would have gone a little bit longer, but I was, a scent preference. Like, let's try something new. But this was very yummy, and I wouldn't mind trying that again. I do still have one more left, so I will get to enjoy it some more. Let's see if I have any other Sassy Girl in here. No, I do not. Okay, well, yeah, I have one more. And then this was also gifted to me from Summer. She gave me like half a brittle of winter biscuits. I now understand the hype. This was so pretty. This is warm hints of cinnamon, buttery pastries, gingerbread cookies, and patchouli. So I feel like the bakery tones down the resinous, earthy notes of that patchouli, but this blend made me made me not turn my nose up at patchouli. And I think it has to do with the cinnamon and that gingerbread. But this wasn't like a bakery scent. This was more like Bath and Body Works gourmand body type scents. You know how like you can get the vanilla bean Noel, and I have like Christmas cookies, which has notes of bakery or gourmand type scents in there, or scent notes. Like I know it's got like almond biscotti, cookie dough, and caramel woods, whatever the heck caramel woods are. Basically is what I'm saying is that it says cookie in the title, but it's not gonna make you smell like you want to. It doesn't make you smell like a cookie. I got the same vibes from this. I love this so much I ordered 2 more brittles. Probably won't be here until March. I got that, and I think Black Hood. So I have 2 brittles coming. This was fantastic. Now, I only did, this, like I said, this room is hard to scent, so I've melted it out in the living room. Let's say solid medium, maybe a 5. And that is okay to me because patchouli for my nose and my head have always come off so strong. But I feel like the bakery notes in this kind of tone that down. They make it more just warm and cozy. So in here, the last go around, I melted six total squares, 3 in each warmer, because I wanted to get the biggest bang for my buck in here. And even though it's a smaller space, it didn't perform as well as it did out in the living room. So that was a disappointment, but I blame it on, there's no air circulation here. If there's no air moving, I have to make it move. So I either have to have the heater on in the winter, or fan in, heater, or a ceiling fan. And even then, it still dissipates it. So anyway, I digress. Next up, actually melted together 2 blends that I did. One is called Reindeer Really Know How to Fly, which is chestnuts and brown sugar, caramel tobacco, and toasted mallow. And I mixed about the same amount of Cozy with a Side of Fried Cakes with this, which is chai tea, elephant ears, sweet funnel cakes, and vanilla bean Noel. So the elephant ears oil was titled, or I think it was labeled as a funnel cake from Nature's Garden, but it had a really strong cinnamon note in it. So kind of like, not necessarily like a churro, but it was, I still got the fried pastry note, basically is what I'm getting at. That fried dough with the cinnamon and sugar on top of it. And then the sweet funnel cakes just smelled like a regular funnel cake with like a buttery dough with powdered sugar. And we all know what vanilla bean Noel smells like, which is supposed to be Bath and Body Works cookie caramel kind of vibe. Anyway, these 2 melted together. Was great. I do want to say though, the Reindeer Really Know How to Fly actually kind of took over. It was still very, very yummy. I kind of felt like the chestnuts and brown sugar. It's a very decadent type brown, like kind of along the same lines as caramel. And for my nose, I kind of have to have cinnamon, which is why I thought these 2 would go together, because this was very cinnamon heavy. But just, it was a beautiful melting morning. And both of these, okay, so one, Cozy with a Side of Fried Cakes was poured October 19th, and then Reindeer Really Know How to Fly was poured November the 4th. So they both had a month or more cure time. They did very well. These ones were done with a Parasoy wax, and I'm really, really thoroughly pleased at how those did. So next up is a love of mine that I hope she will offer again. I believe she will. I think she mentioned on Instagram, on my Instagram when I posted this, that she's gonna have this in rotation for next year. So I finished off my Snap Bar of Dark Nights, which I've been hoarding this since August. This is Palo Santo, Mallow Fireside, Vanilla Bean Mallow, and Blackberry. This is a beautiful dark berry, smoky, sweet kind of body care blackberry. I would wear this out in public. I would wear this. So strong. I have melted this on several occasions. I still have some left that hasn't finished performing yet, and I have it in a souffle tin. I could set my bedroom with 1 piece of this. So I don't know if it's like based on wax type or what. And it's not even in a 25 watt warmer. I have used my aloe warmer and it did beautifully. I've also done one square of this along with like a blackberry jam butter cookie blend that I did with a case in my custom cuts. It's just so good. It's a banger, y'all. Y'all need to try Dark Nights. I know I got it in August. For me, I feel like this does better just for my scent preferences. It's more of like a cozy type scent. So I feel like it's it would fit more appropriately in the cooler months. But you can certainly warm it whenever the heck you want, because we're not going to tell people when and where they can melt things. But it was so good, and I'm definitely going to get more than a snap bar next time. Next up is Lavender and Speckles. I finished off my little bag here of peppermint trees with a twist. And this is sweet peppermint blended with balsam fir with a slight touch of strawberry pound cake. This was so good. So good. I loved this combination. Peppermint and tree, which I just don't know why I've never enjoyed this combination before as much as I did this year. And I really think that strawberry pound cake was the answer. Blending it with that peppermint, creamed it out, toned down those harsh, astringent type notes of the Christmas tree, which allowed it to enjoy it more. Christmas tree scents like have a tendency to, I'm sure I've mentioned this before, but from my head, sometimes it can be a little harsh. Or harsh, maybe it's too strong, I don't know. But this was beautiful, and I'm so glad I have another one of these for next year. And it was strong. It was strong. I only did like, there were 6 of, excuse me, I have hiccups now. There were 6 pieces, so I did 3 in a triangle in the living room. Hiccups suck. I'm waiting on it to pass. Hold on. Stay tuned for outtakes. Anyway, 3 in a triangle in the open space. Or say I would melt 1 in my tea light warmer, and it would just, Beth's waxes very well for me in a tea light. Just 1 piece. So if I do that, then I can make her stuff last me eons. So I'm happy about that. But can also do very well in any kind of warmer. So of my Scentsy, I only have Scentsy warmers in the tea light. So that is awesome. And thank you, Beth, for coming up with this concoction, because it was amazing. Next up is, it was in my box from Stephanie, is Twisted Peppermint, Vanilla Butterfudge, and Rice Krispies from Elfrey Waxy Wonders. I love this. I did this one in my tea light. Maybe I did this. Maybe I did these 2. I don't have notes. We're flying by the seat of my pants. Anyway, I did this in my tea light warmer. This one, not my favorite, which is kind of crazy. I just don't know if I like the Rice Krispies oil. I've had it before in Rose Girls, and I wasn't a fan then either. I think hers were like crispy rice treats, and this threw me off because I love vanilla butterfudge. I love peppermint, so I was glad to try this. Very thankful I was able to have it in my box, because that was amazing. I'm just not a fan of Rice Krispies, so we'll chalk it up to that. Oh, another love. This one is from Elfrey Waxy Wonders. I guess I should have done them by vendor, but you know, whatever. Snooze Button Ice Princess, which is sweet lavender, vanilla bean Noel, buttermints, pink sugar, and peppermint. This was like a 4-pack of fluted tarts. I finished this up in my bedroom. I love this one. This one's a sweet lavender and peppermint, buttermint type 5. Oh, and I would only do like a half a tart each time I would warm in each warmer. So 4 different warms. Loved it. Okay, and that is all of my vendors. So we'll be moving on to Scentsy, and then we'll be done. I have gotten through a lot of my Scentsy winter stash, you guys. I am so proud of myself. So proud. First up, randomly, Frosted Vanilla. Do I have scent notes? No, but this one is like a smooth vanilla, birch bark, and say frosty air. I love this. In fact, I have it in 2 of my clubs, monthly and quarterly. Oh, it is so pretty. I warmed this out in the living room, half the bar, and then I did half the bar in my bedroom twice. So 1 cube per warmer, and then 1 full warm of 4 cubes out in the living room. It's so pretty. If you like birch and you like creamy vanilla, I would definitely recommend trying frosted vanilla. I don't know what frosty air is, but it's just a really nice, cozy, woodsy, outdoorsy type. Creamed out with that vanilla. I can't wait to get some more of that. Oh, and this one's a banger. So it was really, really nice. This one's also a banger. I finished up one of the bars of lavender white balsam. I think I would enjoy this more with some vanilla, something creamy. This is definitely super strong on the lavender and super strong on that white balsam. There's something else in here. I want to say cedarwood maybe. I don't know. I've warmed this. I think I finished this bar off, and this one was a half one, so I still have the full bar left. So I've done 2 cubes separately in the bathroom, and then 2 cubes here in the bedroom. Strong performer. Am I glad that they're gone? Yes. Was I So I finished off the 2 half bars. So one was in the bathroom and one of them was in my bedroom. So just kidding. And I did mix this. I tried to do a cube of sand swept and a cube of lavender and white balsam just for some variation. They kind of like toned each other down, which is crazy. So I'm glad I have one more bar left. We'll see how well it does. If I have the craving for it, cool. If not, I'm not going to be, hurting. Scentsy's wax lasts forever, basically. So they do recommend using it within a year. But these are from 2020 and have done very well for me so far. Okay, you guys, I did the most amazing combination. I loved it so much. I actually warmed it for my morning and my evening melt. Just for you and strawberry lemon cake. Just for you is blackberry and fir needles, and strawberry lemon cake is supposed to be like, it's my favorite. It's my favorite. Lemon, strawberry, buttercream, deliciousness. 1-to-1. So I'll put a cube of each in each warmer. I did it twice. It was so good. The raspberry and the strawberry paired very well. The buttercream and this toned down the fir needle. This one was still toned down. It wasn't as like punchy in the face, say it's like a blue spruce or very snowy spruce. That one is so like so sharp. This is one of my favorite bars. I have one of these left in my collection. I'm gonna hold on to it till next year. But strawberry lemon cake and just for you, absolutely glad I did that one. Okay, finish off this is my last bar of Olaf Warm Hugs. This one's like peppermint vanilla and like icy woods or something. Sandalwood maybe. I had this in my club for a long time, so I'm over Olaf, but it is such a good performer. I've used this in the bathroom mostly is where I finished this one off. I want to say I've also done it in the living room previously, but for this current bar, it was mostly the bathroom. It's just a nice, it's kind of like frosted vanilla, but it has that peppermint and not birch, but like sandalwood or like a creamy wood note. But like I said, I'm over it. So anyway, next up is sweet orange and evergreen. This one was really, really nice to use. This one was like the second bar in my collection, and I didn't mix it with anything. It's just really good evergreen. You get a hint of that orange, like orange peels. It's just super lovely. I do really enjoy this one. I can't remember if it came out last year or what, but if I were to choose between Just For You and Sweet Orange and Evergreen, Just For You would win in my book. But I like berry, so that's probably why. And lastly, but not leastly, is Wassail Wonderland. This one was mine, because this is old. So this was from the 2020 Scents of the Season collection. I don't like it. I don't like it. I feel like I did like it when it first came out, but being as the bar was 3 years old, I feel like it kind of got like a sour note. The orange and the clove spices mixed with the evergreen. Normally, I love orange during the winter time. I love orange any time of year. Something about it wasn't fantastic. But I think Stephanie gave me another bar. And I think it's newer. I think it has the scent categories on the back. So hopefully, maybe I'll get to warm. Maybe I'll try to warm that like starting the new year or maybe February. We'll see. We still got a lot of cold months or cold weeks to get through. But yeah, that is it, you guys. That is all that I've gotten through in the last 2 weeks. I'm so happy that I finished those some scoops. Am I sad to see them go? Yes, but do I also have additional pistachio scents and almond and amaretto scents in my stash? Heck yeah. Oh, but this one spawned it. This one spawned the pistachio. And this one was just such a surprise. I love that it smelled like Spritz, which is like those German sugar cookies. These two were great. And I know that she offers this one quite a bit. Jennifer does. So keep an eye out for How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Honestly, it's fantastic year round, not just around Christmas time. I mean, clearly you can see I got it in August. So that is it, you guys. Thank you so much. I hope you all had a fantastic holiday. Happy New Year. And I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.